Hello, everybody. Let's start the day off with Bitcoin here on the 4 hour. Largely, it's still the same old. We're holding above this ascending trend line. We're currently seeing some resistance in this kind of resistance zone. We're unable to get above 10.4, or at least hold above 10.4. Looks like we just got rejected off of it, so we might be testing back down towards this trend line. But basically, for Bitcoin, same old song and dance that I've been talking about. We need to either get up. Basically, we're in this wedge, and either we're going to have a break below this trend line eventually, or we're going to break to the upside of this wedge eventually. The major levels you want to watch for are more immediately. I'd say 10,000 and 11,000 are like kind of the lower end and upper end. If we see a break below 10,000, watch for us to go down to 9.5. That's a major Fibonacci level that we've been holding. A solid break below 10, a solid break below 9.5, I would say is probably our bear scenario. Like if that happens, the bears are probably in it. That might not happen. Right now, we're still holding this line. We're still in bull territory. So if that continues to hold, we're going to hold this line. We're eventually going to get above 10.4, and then we need to test up to 11, and we need a solid break actually above this descending trend line and probably around 11.5, another Fibonacci level that's been pretty significant. So that's kind of the upside and the downside. For downside, watch for a break below 10. If that happens, watch for a break below 9.5, and that would be pretty much locking in that the bears have taken over. For upside, watch for a break of 11, and a solid break of 11.5 would solidly mean that the bulls are in charge. I could see this still taking some time to decide. It's not necessarily going to move just yet, but watch for that. Right now, we're just going to keep testing on this 10.4 and then testing down to around 10. So that's that for Bitcoin. As for the rest of the market, we'll take a look at a few alts. They're mostly moving sideways, so let's start off by looking at Ethereum. Okay, here we have Ethereum. It's on the 4 hour. I'm going to go through these really quick, just a few different alts showing how basically what we're seeing is sideways action and consolidation. I haven't drawn any wedges, but they're all kind of tightening consolidation patterns. So Ethereum, we've seen some solid support above 180, and we see some meaningful resistance at about 200. Right now, it seems to be pretty content in the middle here, about 190, or right now just below 190. But that's basically the levels you want to watch for. If we break up, watch for a test of 200. If we break down, watch for a test of 180. A solid break outside of either would, again, kind of go along with what I was saying with Bitcoin. It probably means the market's going either bullish or bearish, but we haven't quite decided yet. Let's look at Litecoin next. Here we see Litecoin, and it's a similar pattern, a little bit of a tighter channel. But basically, we've got support at 72. We've got some resistance at 75. If we get above 75, it looks like it could be kind of a quick climb back up to around 84. And I think we'll probably hold 72 for now, but again, watch for that. This is on the lower end of recent action, so I just feel that like I don't think Litecoin wants to go too much lower. I think it's going to kind of hold around 70, between 72 and 74 or so for a little bit. I do think that unless there's a major break with Bitcoin, we'll see a lot more sideways action from these. So yeah, that's Litecoin. Watch for a break above 74, 75. Let's look at Ripple really quick. Okay, here we have Ripple, or XRP, on the 4 hour. Same thing, a little bit of even still a tighter wedge. It's basically between 27 and 28 cents, a little bit closer to 20. Actually, we're right now breaking down a little bit below that. It's 26.8 cents right now. So we could see a little bit more downside action. We could probably hold on 26 if we do take a dip. But I'm hoping this 27 support will hold and we can test back up to 28. But again, tightening wedge, sideways action. I think most of these coins are just following the market. You know, you've heard me say it plenty of times. Right now, Bitcoin dominance, it's about just under 69%. We've just been kind of hovering in this range here. I think the market's kind of gearing up for something, for some kind of major move. But I'm in my heart, I'm a little bit more bullish. I've seen the sentiment in the market turn a little bit more bearish, but overall, it's cooled off from the recent run we saw in the last couple of months, but it's not bad. So basically, wait and see what the market does. I'm leaning bullish, but watch for a major break in either direction. Odds are good, but most altcoins will follow Bitcoin. All right, once again, that should do it for me. As I am always saying, this is not investment advice, just my personal opinion. Go do your own research, make your own decisions. Until next time, don't forget that like and subscribe. Good luck with those trades.